Hi, welcome to today's podcast. This is Shaheen Qureshi, and I am the Client Experience Executive at the CIPD. Today at the podcast, we have a very special guest, a successful HR leader, a business psychologist, and recently completed CIPD Chartered Fellow member, Ayca Demiran. Welcome, Ms. Ayca.
Thank you very much for the nice introduction, Shaheen. Yeah, thank you.
It's a pleasure having you at the podcast. First of all, for our listeners, can I please ask you to introduce yourself?
Yeah, as you said, my name is Ayca Demiran. I am working in the HR field last 18 years, and I'm business psychologist. And I'm here in this region last 10 years. And I have an experience in wide spread of industries, including FMCG, manufacturing, real estate, construction, government, and academia as well.
18 years?
Yeah.
MashaAllah, that's a long time.
Thank you very much.
You might have seen a lot of changes in the HR field.
Yes, yes.
You might have like a lot of stories, insights to share for today's podcast.
Yeah.
So, before we get started to the CIPD Experience Assessment, I really want to know where it all started. When did you feel that this is it? I want my career in the people management.
Yeah. So as I said, I'm a psychologist. While we are studying psychology at the university, at the third year of my degree, I have to choose a specialized area. And we explored several different areas. And what took my attention is the organizational and industrial psychology, where I did my internship in one of the most well-known FMCG company. And I saw that exploring the people dynamics in the workplaces is an amazing research area and a practice area as well.
True.
And we can explore the people dynamics in the workplaces that can create an impact on the business as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Wow, that is something that completely aligns with the CIPD's purpose, which is championing better work and working lives. So now, something that is the hot topic, something that's in mind of every HR professional, the CIPD. What is it that after having 18 years of your career, what motivated you that you want to become a CIPD member? What value did you see in CIPD membership?
Yeah. Yes, we are practicing HR in the organizations, and we are meeting many different, the people practitioners throughout our experiences as well. But I came to a point in my career where I would like to, to validate my expertise internationally. So I did my research and I realized that a CIPD is the best accredited body that can, accreditate my and validate my experience worldwide and also connect me to people like-minded me and coming from the same background and going through the same experiences as a HR leader. And also I was looking for a body that can certify me as an opinion leader in HR field. And after doing a research, and also additional, I would like to tell that I'm following the CIPD from the LinkedIn page, and I see that how you are active, how you are engaging your members, how you are, arranging events that bring your members together for the, idea sharing. This also brings me a point that, okay, I think CIPD is the best body for me to validate my expertise.
Thank you so much. And we also need members like you. Also, when you did talk about validating your expertise, so that I did catch that word, validating your expertise. So now coming to the experience assessment process. What is it that you chose experience assessment process over a qualification? Because we are aware CIPD is well known for its qualification, which is the traditional route, the study route to membership. Why did you choose the experience assessment route?
To be frank, I choose the experience assessment route because I thought that this is the easiest way. No, definitely, it's not the easiest way. It's a tough process that you need to, to work on it and give your time. It's a very structured process. For me to choose the experience assessment is I already have the education. So I know that I have the education and I know that I have the experience. And what I need to do is to validate it with the accredited body. And the other thing that as working as a head of HR at that time, I had a very busy schedule. And I need to manage my time efficiently to, make sure that everything goes smooth. And I don't have time to go through the classroom settings as well, which I have already given a lecture about this.
Yeah.
So that's why I said that, okay, this is the best route. I just met with you at that time. I contacted with you. I contacted with you, and you explained me the process very well. You give me all the details. Thank you very much for your support during the process as well. And I share my CV, and it has been analyzed with accredited bodies and professions in the field of HR, and they just told me that the best way, the best route for me is the Chartered Fellow Experience Assessment. And I started the process. It was not that easy. It needs time and dedication, but it brings a lot of, insight and learning to me as well.
Exactly. And like how we say is for experience assessment process, what we look for is the impact that you got at work. It is more about the reflection, looking back at what you have worked for. Many HR professionals do come back to me and say that they have really achieved a lot. And that's what they realize through going through the experience assessment process. It's like we look for the value that you created at work. So while going through the process, do you think that you learned something, or is your perspective changed on how you lead the HR strategy?
Absolutely, absolutely. While we are working in the HR field, we have our agendas and to-do list that we are focusing on how to, finish the projects on time. We know that there is the effect on the business and the strategy from strategy perspective, from financial perspective. We know that we need to create an impact on that.
Yeah.
But while we are doing, we just lost our conscious awareness about what we have gone through. And this assessment process helped me to figure out what I have done last, 18 years, and what kind of projects I have delivered, and what was the impact. So what was the evidence? So I started to collect the evidences that we initiated, and I have realized that we done a lot of things on the people engagement, recruitment, selection, assessment, employee engagement, workplace well-being. So it just opened the door for me to understand that we have a right strategy, and we are the policymakers, and we are working to create an impact on business strategy. And I also it just bring me an awareness that while we are working as an HR, we need to more collaborate with the core business people, sales, marketing, and CEO level, CFO level. So because previously HR was seen as an admin department managing the people function, and now the mentality has changed because it has been proved that the people is the most important asset inside the company. And whatever intervention you are doing on the people management, in your people strategy, it will result in the business. So I do believe that HR is very important, and the importance of this function will be much critical in the future as well.
Exactly, and completely agree. And that's what I love about the experience assessment process, where you actually have to pause, look back at whatever you have done, and many people realize that they have achieved a lot, and also what more they can do for to be a better HR leader. So, when you went through the process, is there a particular takeaway, a realization, a reflection that you think that it stood out for you?
To be honest, I was not aware that much that I touched that much on the business financials.
Oh, okay.
Yes, when we started to put together the things that we have done, I realized that I lead the many projects which has a direct impact on the financials. Mainly the HR people seeing that okay, this department is just for spending money, using the all resources of the company, and I realized that actually the HR is a department brings money inside the company with the right strategy.
Yeah.
Or HR is the right department to guide the leaders to use the company resources efficiently. So the guiding and the coaching part of HR is very important. So, as an opinion leader, as an HR people inside the organizations, I think our core responsibility is to guide to our leaders in their, the busy schedules, to how they need to manage the team and how to make sure that the team has the right passion and enough collaboration and the right direction as well. So with this direction, people will engage more and they will thrive in their projects, positions, and also we need to touch people's life. So
Yes.
we need to touch people's life to make sure that they are living their best possible option. So and the version. And one of the the reason that we need to coach business leaders is to make sure that they are empowering people and inspiring people as well.
Exactly. And what I feel is HR are the ones who are shaping the organization
Yeah.
culture as well. Because I know there are still many HR leaders who think that HR is just about policies and procedures, whereas right now it has completely changed.
Yeah.
And that's what made me curious to know that HR professionals are normally just seen as who evaluate people, who do assessments, interviews. How was it when you were on the other side of the table, where your work, your experience, your expertise were being assessed?
Yeah. Very good question. Actually, it was a humbling but quite exciting journey for me
Yeah.
because, as you said, as HR leader, we are the one always assessing people,
Yeah.
going through the interviews and making the interviews, selecting people for the right position or, the right department or even for the right region right now. The
Yeah.
relocation is one of the most topic.
Yes.
People are more open to relocate right now and we are working on to people, the best way to to relocate them. And while I was sitting on the other side of the table,
Yeah.
it helped me to explore the areas that I have a strength on it. And it helped me to have my awareness on where I need to improve myself as well, because improving is an ongoing job. Learning and development, it's an
Exactly.
ongoing, so it's not just related to your years of experience or age. It is the matter of how you are observing the current trends and how you are aligning with the current trends. And now we are in an area that the technology
Yes.
is so fast. Technological developments are rocket, high. And we need to adapt ourselves to understand what's going on in the world. If
Yeah.
we do not adapt ourselves, it's like a fittest of the survive, So we
Exactly.
need to fit ourselves to the, current trends. And CIPD helped me, increase my awareness where I need to focus. And the assessment, it was just, the strength base. And we need to provide the evidence and we need to show the impact as well. And it also helped me to understand what is the effect of HR in terms of financial.
That's perfect. Okay. So that's what we as CIPD are doing. As you said, you have to be in trend. You have to be always updated with whatever is coming in the market. And that's what, as CIPD members, what we want you guys to be updated with, whether it's CIPD resources, the updated changes that's happening in the market, or even it's about any learning that you would like to do. CIPD is here for its members. So now, if there's anyone, any HR professional who wants to go through the experience assessment route, but they are not sure whether it is the right one, they are a bit hesitant, what would you advise them?
So first of all, I will advise them to, be careful for, journey about yourself, because you will do a lot of self, evaluation
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
yourself, what you have done so far. So you will come across the realization of yourself. So, but in a good way, I'm telling. As you said, while we are busy with our, the schedules and the agendas, we are not aware of what we are achieving, and you
Yeah.
will see that what you have come through, and you you can use those evidences in many different business, negotiations as well. While you are, discussing your inputs, your KPIs with your manager, you will have an evidence in your hand that I have done this, and those are the, the evidence, and this is the impact that we have created as a people strategy. So if CIPD is a route that assessing your strengths in your strategical leadership, how you are competent in strategy, how you are creating the strategy, creating a strategy, I think, but becoming aware of that, what is the result of your strategy is something different that you need to, work on it. And FCIPT assessment brings that. And also the other thing that we need to, make sure that the candidates needs to be aware of is the continuous learning.
Yes.
You will be aware of that, there are many things that you can explore more. There are many different areas in HR as well. You can excel yourself and you can create a difference. And the other, the other thing that they need to be well aware of the importance of the well-being, because while you are driving your people strategy, okay, you are creating an impact on the business financials, but also your strategy must align with the employee well-being, employee career, talent development, and also the talent strategy as well. Business strategy needs to be aligned with the talent strategy, your development initiatives as well.
Well, thank you for the advice. I think you have motivated a lot of them. And I like how you said the professional development part. Yes, agreed. Professional development is very much important. Especially, I feel HR is a field that you need to learn something or the other every time. It keeps growing. So, talking about that, what were some of the key factors of success?
You mean the success I have from completing the
Yes. Yeah.
yeah. First of all, I feel myself, yeah, I'm a part of a community. Okay. So I am in the CIPD community right now, and I have the whole resources which is created by the, the competent people. And it's coming from 100 years of experience as well. CIPD is a body has been exist for 100 years. So I know that the all, newsletters and the assessment tools and the tools that we can use is validated, reliable, and we can use in our organization. So I feel that now I have the resources. I have the right resources. And also, currently, I'm not working in an organization, so I'm not looking for, promotion, or I'm not just updating my CV right now. I'm doing my own consultancy. And FCIPD is the right, you know, body to validate my expertise in HR field, to make sure that to all my clients that I am the opinion leader in this field. I have this, confidence, and CIPD is giving me this confidence as well. And it brings me to many, people practitioners and people strategists that we can, learn from each other.
Thank you so much. I'm sure it is a really helpful insight that you have given. And for all those who would like to go for the CIPD membership through the experience assessment route, the key advice from her is impact at work, reflection of what you have achieved till now, and the professional development. So, Aisha, Now, Aicha, we have come to the end of the podcast, but because we have spoken a lot about the HR strategy
Yeah.
and also about the impact at work, what do you think is the future of HR? What are some of these skills that are required by people professionals to stay ahead of the curve?
AI.
Exactly.
Everyone is talking about AI, but most of the people have a limited knowledge about what AI can achieve. So everybody's, scared from AI will replace most of the jobs that, we are having right now. And somehow it's true, but, being afraid of the AI is not the right solution. So you need to adapt yourself. Again, we are focusing here the adaptation. You need to know how to use the AI to be a profession, become a professional in your area, in your expertise. So you need to learn how to use the AI. The features, best performers will be the people who adapt AI and who use AI efficiently. So I'm not talking about to make sure that AI is doing your job for yourself. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Still, we need the people input. Still, we need the people expertise and people opinion as well, because where the AI is lacking right now. And also, as we are doing a people job, so this our job is the managing the people. Our job is to the touching the people's professional work life. We need to always put our opinion. That's why we shouldn't fight with the AI. Yeah, this is the mindset. People,
True.
yeah, saying, okay, we need to fight with the AI. So we shouldn't let the AI to take all of our jobs.
Yes, yes.
No, we need to accept, because, before that there were no communication, the tools, and then the fax came, and then the landline phones came, and then the mobile internet email. So what are we saying? No, instead of having a Zoom call, I will just spend thousands of dollars and I will fly and I will just have a 15 minutes of conversation. No, this is not the way
Yeah.
that we are doing the business right now. We are using the technology for saving money and using the resources in an efficient way. So AI Park, I'm so passionate about the AI, because I do believe that we need to use the AI to create the new jobs as well.
Yes.
And the second thing is the data. So we are living in a world of the data. We have a lot of data in our hand from the every day with the message that we are sending through the WhatsApp or through the email. We are putting an input to data to be analyzed. So we have a huge data in our hand, in the organizations as well, because most of the HR management systems are automized right now. We are investing on to how to automate HR system. But still, the HR people are lacking on how to use the data efficiently from the analytical perspective. That's why the HR professions needs to improve their analytical thinking skills. How to, they need to be friend with the numbers. So this is my first advice. Mainly the HR people scared from the numbers, and they just want to focus on the writing, policy writing, compliance perspective. But my advice, if you want to be the game changer and an opinion leader in HR, you need to be very good with the numbers. You need to know how to analyze the numbers, and you need to know how to use those numbers to create the people strategy as well. And the other thing, the last, I will say two more things, is the upskilling. We are working in a very fast environment right now. From the knowledge perspective, we need to adapt ourselves. As we said, new jobs are creating every day, and we need to upskill ourselves and upskill our teams as well. New technologies are coming into the business, and we need to make sure that our team is also capable to use those technologies into their daily work. Instead of hiring people outside, we need to invest on our own people to improve themselves and become themselves to be more professional in the area that they are working. And the other thing is the workplace well-being. We are spending a lot of time at the workplace, minimum 8 hours, and most of the companies again back to offices. It's the hybrid working is still there, which I am highly supporting the hybrid work, not full-time online work. And I'm talking about the hybrid work. There are many evidences supporting those, the effect of the hybrid working in the performance perspective. The workplace well-being is a very important topic. Employee well-being is a very important topic. It is that people are the most important asset of the company, and we need to make sure that people have the right resources. Resource management is very important. I'm not talking about the compensation and benefit perspective of the resources. I'm talking about the many things. So skill variety, autonomy, and work-life balance, and meaning at work. Do they have a meaning? Do they have a purpose at work? And what are our responsibilities to create a more purposeful and meaningful job and the job environment as well? Social support, supervisor support, leadership. Those are the very important topics that, the future HR leaders need to be read more and practice more.
I think you are on point. You have covered everything. And also the AI in HR. Yes,
Yeah.
it has been like people look at it in a negative way that AI will take their job. But that's not the thing because you cannot take out the human element from HR. It has to be a balance between AI, the technology, and the human element.
Yes.
So, when we talk about the future, what is that one major shift do you think that would take place in the next 5 years in HR?
Admin.
Admin.
Yeah, we will see less job openings in admin positions, and we will see more. We will see less job openings in the admin side of HR, and we will see more job openings in the strategy perspective, culture perspective. So we will see more investment in terms of the culture enhancement and cultural reformation, and also diversity and inclusion as well. This is the one of the topic, because as we said, people started to relocate, and people started to work together with different people coming from different backgrounds, and from different, the expertise as well. Knowledge diversity is a very important topic that in future people will focus more on. What is knowledge diversity? Is people coming from different backgrounds and they have a different knowledge about a specific topic. So specialization in a one topic, we will see less in future. We will see that the HR people can work on marketing, which this person, who this person will bring her or his own expertise and point of view, and we will see people from the sales and the finance and the operations, supply chain, and they will be rotating within the departments, and they will bring a more diverse knowledge.
Yeah, and I think that's when CIPD would come in, like not just for their members, but also for organizations where we promote organization culture, having a healthy organization culture, workplace well being, or even about employee experience. So that's what we focus on. And we are trying to create as much as awareness as possible in the market, not just in the Middle East, but globally as well.
Yeah.
So, as we wrap up, is there any last piece of advice for someone who wants to go for the experience assessment process and wants to be a successful CIPD member? What would be that one line that you would like to tell them?
I would say do not hesitate. Just, start the journey now. And this is the best community that you can learn many things and validate your expertise internationally.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Aicha. It was great having you at the podcast. With your experience, your insightful advices, I'm sure our listeners have learned a lot. And for our listeners, I would say thank you so much for joining us today. It was all about experience assessment, the future of HR, and the CIPD membership. Experience can lead you to be a successful HR leader. Thank you so much for today. Have a nice day.